But I'm going to do a little run. Boy. The text box is working. Yes, it is. I didn't think it would work. Mrs. and my son. My son was playing at some Fairweather festival on the Isle of Wight. All the family's gone. Left me at home. Just gonna do a longish. We're gonna do. Hi, Mike. I can see you in this game as well. Wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Put a new add-on on. Let's test it out. I'll do the longest. What the hell is that? Wow. You know what? Let's give it a go. How he's doing, Den? Mike's on here, Gwen. Say hi to him too. That Mike there. Not on Skype. Yes, mate, I'm on Skype. There's a new Skype. What do you want to chat on Skype? Tell me yes, I'll jump out of the game and I'll call you on Skype. I see Delora enjoyed herself, Gwen. But you're not here. Right then. Hi, mate.
Alright, mate. How's it going?
Not too bad at all. Oh, I'm just going to do a run. I've got to put the add-on on. I thought I'd do a quick run as I'm sat here on my jam on. Oh boy, I got, I don't know how many bloody Skype I got running now. No?
You still got the old version? You've got the old version and the new one, have you?
Well, the new one, it said you had to update because the old one ran out.
Yeah, because the new one, because I've always been mail, it updates all the bloody time.
Yeah. But that's just weird because the new one didn't show me that you was there.
No, that's why I asked, because you were showing us offline. I wonder whether they're tinkering with it and deactivating bits of it or something.
No, I actually put the text box in my game, right, to see if it worked. This game's working here. Working. I was shocked when I saw party. You know, I was really shocked.
Oh, so you can see it all clearly now, can you?
Oh, well, I got it right in front of me, so I shouldn't miss it, hopefully. Yeah.
So have you noticed any real difference, or have you only just put the update on?
Let's put it on.
All right.
Put it on, I'm gonna yeah. Thinking I took the traffic mod off because this is too much traffic.
I was going to say, that's quite busy where you are.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I know with their pro mods, they do actually, they've got their own kind of traffic settings.
Oh, I need to go sleep somewhere. Come on, let me out. Oh, look at that. They don't want to let me out, mate.
I was sleep. I bloody woke up just to get back to sleep. I thought I'll put the computer on for a while and
where you been?
Maybe watch something. No, I haven't been anywhere, mate. I just felt tired earlier on. I went to bed. I went to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
When you send me some more video. sent me a couple of videos earlier. It looked quite good. They enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, I saw that when it's gone live. Well, I watched.
Oh, was she live?
I
didn't know that.
On Facebook.
No, I didn't know she was live.
I kind of clicked through the video from earlier on, had a quick look. I assume it was Tyrone on stage, was it?
Yeah.
Tyrone? Yeah.
How do I get with it? I want to... That's not my music. I want to play my own music.
Yeah, literally, I just booted up and it come up that you'd just gone live, and I thought, oh, is that an old email that's just popped up? Or, I'm off to Thruxton tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Well, today.
What are you doing up there?
My niece's husband, he's photographing a catering series up there. So I said I'd come up there, I thought I'd get me out for the bloody day. I was just sitting in so much doing nothing. So what truck are you in? Is that a Scandal, is it?
I think it's the man's one. I'd cheat then, don't even do that. Oh, I thought I put the damn headset on. I thought I put the headset on. I try not to speed. I can't usually help it, you know what I'm saying? But I should have went to sleep somewhere. What's that? Internet is crap, yeah, okay. Gavin alright? The internet is crap. Boy, all the weather's so bad. Yeah. Buxton, so yeah, that'll be fun for you then, Mike, eh?
Well, I'd say it's some like British racing driving sports car club thing. So it's all just little cars. So there's like Fiestas, BMWs, caterings most of the day. It was a nice day. Like I started to take a few pictures and wander around. It's not too far away.
Who is that, Mike? I've never been there, so... How far away is it?
Do you know what? I haven't got a clue offhand. I know it's not all that far. I'd have to have a...
I said I was going to try not to speed. Let's try and do this. So I didn't bring my pad down, you know, and I was going to bring my pad down. So I can see if anyone comes on.
It's kind of between Amesbury and Basingstoke.
Okay.
Just a little up past Salisbury.
I turned off a few things on here. I'll see. I don't know if it's a free screen, but I found that when I was looking at like the road signs and stuff, they were juddering. But yeah, London looks a lot better. Right, London's a lot better. I mean, it's a pound. What's a pound?
Yeah. That's just to download it quicker, isn't it? The pound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might just wait a few weeks and wait till the game updates and then just do it all once.
Is it gonna update? When is that?
Well, I think they said it was going to be sort of about 6 weeks. I mean, you play it a lot, so it's worth you.
Well, it's not that I play a lot. I'm listening to this on board, so this is an easy one to go on. I mean, I was on iRacing earlier. You know, I mean, I've been doing some of them over racing, right? But my God, I'm having my speed's not bad. It's some of the tracks, track is on right now. Just keeping it on the track.
But is that the Indy cars or the NASCARs?
The NASCARs.
Right.
So I was trying to see if I could win one of them free ones, you know, the carburetor car part. I still want to see if I could win one of them. Not tonight. So hard to keep to the speed limit, mate. But I'm used to putting my foot down. But I said I'm going to try not to speed. I'm speeding already. So hard. What time are you going, Mike?
He's picking me up about 7:30.
I see.
So are you in France at the moment, are you?
Matter of fact, yes I am.
No, I just saw the sign to Loin.
Yeah, obviously this is they're not going to I don't care. There's anything else. I'm gonna stop it right here. You can have a look at the truck. That's nice, man.
Paper. Oh, it's a DAF.
The DAF, yeah. I don't like the dashboard. I thought I had my headset on and I did back eye on. Oh yeah, I was looking at your joystick, Mike. You know, you kept saying to me there's some mechanism inside the joystick. Yes, there is. There's two magnets.
Right.
That keeps it center.
So I wonder if there's a you know, something got messed up with one of them.
TV. I was looking around and I couldn't see anyone that had the problem you've had.
Well, I did a little search myself and I couldn't see anything. But I mean, I saw lots of videos of how to take it apart and clean it and do different things. But I know I'd read something to do with something similar on another joystick. But I couldn't find anything relevant to this. But I mean, yeah, so if there's a magnet in there, then obviously you put in your hand here, it's gonna. But it's yeah, just weird. I mean, I've been on Elite twice last week, and it crashed within 20 minutes both times.
Wow.
Because I was trying to do the Guardian structure thing.
Have you got down to it, have you?
I've got down to the structure on the ground. And I've taken out the Sentinels there, which is quite tough.
Oh, hang on, I shouldn't do this.
And then it's
but he's trying to sleep. Sorry.
It's normally like that. But, yeah, so that's
Right,
a dodgy U-turn, mate.
Yeah, that was, wasn't it? He's having a problem there.
You caught the back of the truck on the edge.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so it crashed out sort of really quick, but because you got to take the little Guardian ships out on the ground. Of course, I've taken those out and then it's crashed. So when I go back in, I've got to take them out again. So it's like the third or fourth time I've gone to take them out, and I still haven't actually done what I want to do because I've got half the stuff to do the Guardian fighters already. There's just some scans that I need. And so then when we did that other thing before, we picked up so much stuff. I think I've actually got enough almost to do 2 of the fighters.
Yeah, I watched a couple of videos and it's saying go down and do it together.
Yes.
Where is it? Is it the big moon that's right next to it?
No, it's a different system. It was 2 jumps away from me. From where?
Where did you get the information from? Don't mind me asking.
That's the message that came up when you first scan the beacon.
Right.
This message comes up, and it gives you a planet, a system name and coordinates.
Okay. I haven't looked. I was waiting to play it with you.
I've got it written down.
No, I was actually waiting to play that with you, so that's why I leave it.
Because at the moment, I think all I need are some pattern epsilon data, and I've got enough to then go and get a couple of the, at least one or two. I'd be happy just releasing one of the fighters. Just.
Nice.
But I mean, I've already the keys that we're picking up apparently there to get the actual blueprint for the ship. But I already had 3 anyway, so I didn't even need to do the key thing.
Oh, I see. Because you only need 3 keys apparently, isn't it? As you said.
Each key, when you go down to the planet, you activate the obelisk and come up out of the ground. You charge them all like we did in the other place. A little ball comes up, you drop your key down, and it gives you like the ship blueprint thing. But I've already got 3 of them anyway, so what's that? You got 24 million you've got at the moment.
Yeah. You noticed that, did you? My brother-in-law plays it every day because that's the only game he's got. Playing at the moment, so he's got like 200 and something.
Oh, the thing is, it is a very easy game to play, isn't it?
I can put my foot down, do 80, 90 mile an hour. That's not my fault. Let's see if I can just do it the correct way. Just go in the speed limit. Just for once. I'm trying it. Just change to 90. I'll change that. Some of that can't stand up. I thought, where's Mike? I knew he was going out because I saw a message so he didn't want to go out, and so somebody said, I thought you said, what time I'm coming over for dinner? Wasn't it? I don't know. So I knew he was going out, so I thought he went out today.
I just for a little walk and a cycle ride. That's how I've just been sitting in and not really doing an awful lot. It's just kind of like need to kick myself up the arse and just haven't really felt like doing an awful lot after all the shit the other week. And these new meds that I'm on aren't working as well as my old ones, I don't think.
Right.
I rang the doctor up the other day, we'll change the time you're taking them and do this. So they want to keep me on them for another couple of weeks.
And with medication, it's always the opposite. It's helping you, but it's doing damage as well. Every med is.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like all the stuff I take is all bloody steroids and stuff.
I'm not taking that steroid stuff.
But yeah, I mean, there's mild steroids.
Yeah, but it's still doing damage, mate.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had that chest infection at the start of the year. I mean, I had two lots of steroid injections from the doctor to help me combat the chest infection. I mean, it's all crap you don't need in your body at the end of the day, but it's either I breathe or I don't breathe properly.
Yeah.
Or at least better anyway. So have you done one of the IndyCar races?
I've done a few oval races, Mike. Things I'm not doing. I'm doing crap in the race on the oval side, right? But I'm going through hardly any damage. I'm like, 4x, I'm gaining on my license, but
Yeah.
I'm not gaining on my iRating. And so my iRating's under 14 something. That's pretty sure you start with about that. You know, when you first get your license, you start with about 1400.
I'm just looking at your iRacing profiles then. Oh, you did one in Indianapolis. What did you get? Started 12th, finished 22nd.
What did I finish?
In the IndyCar, 22nd.
Did I actually finish it?
And I'd have to look at the laps.
No, I don't think I finished it, Mike.
No, you didn't.
No, I thought I didn't. That got destroyed. That was the last one. I couldn't
you did
take
two
it.
NASCARs at Darlington.
Yeah.
God, but last race you did had some incidents, 12 incidents.
Yeah. I didn't know. I think one of them if I got hit again, I'd have been qualified. Yeah, I mean it's really hard because if you haven't seen the track, it's very narrow, Mike. Very narrow track. I was watching it on TV, the actual race, and the amount of incidents they were having. Jeff Gordon, I think, won that race. But my God, the amount of incidents, for real. So when I went on the track and I started to race it, I thought, no way, I'll be able to do it. I was getting better and better time. But I'm losing, I'm hitting things because I'm trying to get out of the way of other people.
Yeah.
And I've got to try not to do that.
It's like Mason sort of say, you know, just keep your line and let them go round you, isn't it? But
yeah.
It's tempting to get out of the way.
I'm trying to get out of the way, and on the corners, they hit you as well, because we had to go in for a pit stop one at a time. The guy said, oh, you're doing 20 mile an hour, or 30 mile an hour, and then it was 40, and he hit me in the back, 4x. You know, I don't know. I mean, that's stupid, because basically, it doesn't matter if I was doing 20 mile an hour. He's supposed to watch and go around me if he wanted to. But there you go, he didn't argue much, just stayed tonight. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see what the tracks have got to do, and I rate racing. I'm going to buy like 3 tracks. I want to get the oval tracks now. I've got every single one of the road tracks. I'm going to be playing this game for years, so it really doesn't matter what I buy. I heard they're going to be doing Silverstone. They're going to be rescanning it.
Oh, right.
So obviously we'll get a new track. That's it.
There certainly seems to be a reasonable amount of traffic on there, doesn't it?
I turned it off though. I turned off the it would have been a hell of a lot more. Can you see that text box on my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, I usually have it off my screen, see? But I wanted to see it. I usually if it's on the left or right, I don't see it when someone say anything. So I thought let's stick in the middle there and see what happens.
I mean, you know, it's transparent, you know.
I could have more than that.
I mean,
oh, you know, I
can...
I just missed my goddamn turning. Flip. It's gone right back up to 700 something miles. Flipping hell. I don't want to, I said, foot down now. Can't be waiting on this crap. I've got to do some speeding now. I wasn't going to speed, speeding time. I think it's so far out. Oh, then it's... Oh, God. I picked some crappy music there. I just put the folder, drop them in there, see what's going to play. Because I'm obviously going to take most of it off. I don't know.
It actually comes up with a little thing on screen saying what you're playing.
Yeah, when I press the button for the next track, it will do that. Oh, that's definitely going to come off, isn't it? Adwood. That one is definitely coming off.
They were a big old band in their time, weren't they?
Pardon?
I say they were quite a big popular band in their time.
Didn't one of them just died, I think?
No idea, mate.
One of them just died, I think. Yeah, when you hear them sort of people dying, because they're close to our age group, basically. Right, so when you hear them there die, you know we're old. You know something, I might have to... It's so far out. This load must be goddamn heavy.
Back in a second, mate.
I thought you'd have went over to the other white mic. But I could have got us.
I'll be a couple of minutes late. Yeah, make a couple.
This is the way not to play it. Absolutely going the wrong ways. If I can see a shortcut in the road there, I'm going to take it. Press to marker, yeah, oh boy, oh boy. Messed up again. What the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, guys, I think. Turn here, can I? Turn right here, please. Knock it down a bit. Well, we ain't gonna come over here for a long time. I should maybe try and get over there. That's the markers. I don't know.
what's it doing, taking you miles and miles back to where you came from?
Yeah, I messed up. About 3 times I messed up the turning out. I mean, but I'm sure they will sort it out one day because too far out. I know you can make mistakes. We have roads like over here where if you miss a turn, you've got to travel out miles to turn back round.
I mean, is there no way you can kind of turn off and
I just did.
Oh, you've
found one.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go out like
I nearly missed that one then.
Zoom out on the map. It is so easy to miss the turn-offs sometimes.
It's a nice tune here. I was watching a bit of that Tyrant's thing. It's really good. I mean, I think I would have been bopping my head there a little bit actually.
I think it's, I mean, if you're at an event like that, it's the atmosphere really.
I know, I saw and a lot of little kids were there. That was really nice. A lot of little kids were there, and, you know, on their dad's shoulders and stuff like that.
A lot of these festivals are designed to be family friendly now, aren't they?
Right. I mean, not being funny though, Mike, you've got to understand. Back in our time, right, an MC, a DJ, had a band, speakers in the back, you know what I'm saying? You know, he went and travelled to do a little bit of work for DJing and MCing and whatever he did. But now MCs now is having crowds like that. Wow. Amazing how things have changed.
But I mean, back in our day, mate, there weren't festivals like this all the time. You
Yeah,
had
no,
like
festival. I'm trying to DJs wouldn't have been doing that.
no, what I mean is, it's like, you know, because there are more festivals, they've got more opportunity to get out to them and do things like that to bigger crowds, rather than in our day. It would be like, yeah, like say Reading Festival, which would just be all the people that have been on like Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
You know, small town, there wasn't much. You know, now you've got little festivals springing up left, right, and centre.
Yeah, but me and Tom was actually talking about that in a way about, you know, Top of the Pops and stuff like that. When Top of the Pops was on back in our time, right, there was millions of people watching it because there wasn't so many channels around, right?
Well, yeah.
So there's actually millions of people watching that. Now all these MCs and all this music stuff going on, there's only thousands of people watching, right? Not millions of people. Do you understand?
But it's like people that like that specific genre now. It's like if you know, you can go online onto YouTube or whatever, and you will find some content that you like. Whereas, like you say, in our day, you had like things like Top of the Pops. That, you know, there was limited choice. I mean, I remember when the Tube started on Channel 4.
I remember the Tube, yeah.
You know, and that was like, wow. You know, and the new music thing, because I mean, it was like, yeah, the phone really back in the day. It was Top of the Pops. Probably the old greatest test.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's going back a bit as well.
I mean, it's like, yeah, I can't watch Top of the Pops, but I mean, it was just so, it was all commercialised and rubbish half the time, you know, and I mean, back in the day, it was all mime, no one actually sang on it.
Yeah, I tell you, I'll never forget, I was watching that Musical Youth, and they were messing about, and I thought, what? The guy ain't playing that guitar. I never knew it was, you know, they were miming.
Well, a guy that I know, he was in a band called the Barracudas. They're kind of like, I know, sort of a bit sort of punky, but they had a record in the charts called Summer Fun.
Okay.
And when they went on Top of the Pops, he refused to lip sync, basically. So he sang it. He moved his lips totally out of time to the rest of the record. I mean, it's so funny watching the Top of the Pops video, because you can see that you know he is just stood there, not singing it, you know, to the side. He refused to do it. I mean, this is why some people wouldn't go on top of the pods, because it wasn't live.
Yeah. I still don't know enough about Brad and Dennis put on there. Like, I never asked him if he was lip syncing.
I mean, I know they changed it in later years, you know, and because I mean, it's like you look at all the old Top of the Pops, none of the instruments are plugged in.
That I didn't know much. Then one day I saw Musical Youth. I thought, that ain't right.
I mean, it's like today, I mean, you know, there are remote instruments. You know, you don't need all the cables like you used to, but most people do. But yeah, no, but you know, the whole Top of the Pops thing, it was all crap, really.
Yeah, but the amount of stations you've got today, too much choice of TV, and I don't know.
It's just more interactive, isn't it? You can pick and choose what you want to watch and when you want to watch it, rather than having it dictated to the.
Someone
you know,
said
it'd
people
be
will be watching TV soon. They'll be watching it on their phone.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it's going, isn't it? I mean, the way I watch now, I watch everything online. I don't have my TV plugged into an aerial ever.
Oh.
There is one here, but I watch everything online. I don't kind of just sit and watch telly. I mean, if I was in a family environment, yeah, I probably would if someone else was, you know. But I'm sat here on my own, mate, so it's like...
Listen, you're in a family, you sit on your bloody own still and watch TV. Family environment, I don't know what family environment is meant to be today.
But it's like, I mean, you know, it's like if Gwen or one of the others comes in and sits and watches something and you're doing your own thing, you're going to sort of catch bits and pieces of whatever's on, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, adverts, I forget about adverts and I go round somewhere and I'm watching telly and an advert pops up. Like, what the hell's going on? For God's sake, you still watch anything with adverts.
Yeah.
It's like when I watch the Formula One, that really annoys me.
It wasn't that good today. I actually enjoy that qualifying.
It's nice that they are so close.
Yeah, and it was wicked that it went out. All of them went out and they were trying to get this toe. But I've always wondered if they were allowed to do that, Mike, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But it was absolutely, and plus, Rackham was named, what's his name again? Rackham. I was glad he got it as well.
Yeah,
I was really glad he got it, Mike.
He's the oldest guy on the grid, isn't he? You know,
that probably keeps him in the team now, you know what I'm saying? I'm really glad he got that. I mean, his wife was crying.
The thing with Kimmy, I mean, it's kind of like, I ain't going to do no harm. I'd still like to see a youngster come in, but I do like Kimmy. You know,
I like Kimmy, I like the way he is.
Yeah, I like his attitude. He's you know, he's no shit.
Give him another year, and I mean, seriously, I think they should give him another year.
The trouble is, right, you know that team is always going to end up deferring to what Vettel wants, and not Kimmy. Kimmy will win the odd race here and there, but you know, it's like at the moment the championship is so close. You know, if they turn around and say to him, give Vettel the win at the end of the race, he's got to do it.
Yeah, of course.
You know, which to me it kind of kills it, you know, a little bit. I know it's a team.
If they're close, they probably would do that. But if there's a gap, too much of a gap, I don't think they would do that. I don't think. I really don't. I was actually so happy watching. I don't usually watch the qualifying and I think it's crap. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
The thing is, a lot of the time, it's just one person is dominant. Whereas today, you know, there were 3 people right up there doing almost identical times. It was a shame Bottas wasn't a bit more on the ball, because he should have been up there as well. I mean, I don't think Bottas, you know, I think Merckx should have got someone else in, because I don't think he really pushed Lewis that much.
Yeah.
No, it should be. I mean, if Mercedes
table's shaking a lot.
if Mercedes can stay with Ferrari tonight, it should be a very good race.
It will be an excellent race.
I mean, I've got me Sky Go on my phone, so if I want, I can kind of keep track of it while I'm at Thuxton if I can get some decent internet.
Yeah.
So how much further you got to go?
Oh, 500. I don't know because I went wrong. I went off because I was 500 before and I went out 700 and something. I don't know what happened there. What happened? I do know. I wasn't paying attention. But the scenery was a lot better now.
Sorry?
The scenery was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've actually updated.
Yeah, a lot of stuff they've updated. No death file you had to make up. I had to turn mine, you could turn mine up to max graphics side. I had to turn down to the high performance PC. Otherwise things was jerking on the middle screen.
Alright.
Because I'm definitely made up my mind. September, new graphic cards release. I'm really tempted to buy one. Really tempted to buy one. Don't usually buy one so quickly, but the reckon is a lot faster, so I might just buy one. The top one, obviously.
I was reading what it's capable of. It sounds pretty awesome.
Hello, my God, it's when all these roads like this. We're tired. Oh yeah, it's going from the top. This is where I mess up usually. Yeah, I take the wrong turn in. Yeah, I'm really interested in that new graphic card, Mike. I got Dennis Times computer on the floor. I said I was going to start it today, but I can't remember what was wrong with it before. I was looking as well for if you wanted to get another joystick, Mike. Did you look as well, did you?
I have looked, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I was half thinking, should I throw my gamepad in and see how I get on with that and just see if it makes any difference? And I thought, well, no, because I've mapped all the keys and controls.
Yeah, but you won't lose that control setting because it's in your machine. It's on your machine. Just put it back. You don't lose it, Mike. You've got it forever. The control setting.
It just create a new profile.
Yeah. That's
controller.
it. I think they've already got one for the controller.
Well, yeah. I was looking at. I was watching the Elite Dangerous live thing when they were releasing the update. They were sat there playing it on a joypad.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I watched this girl the other day, and there's something called Twitch Festival, something Twitch Fest or something that's going on. I don't know where it's going on, this Twitch Fest, do it Twitch obviously. And he's been streaming for 4 months, Mike. He's a nurse. He's packed up the nurse for years. And I watched, they all paid for fare. They paid for everything, Mike. Getting the Twitch Fest, everything. And she streamed for 12 hours, right? And I'm pretty sure that she made about $3.5 grand.
Hi, mate.
Yeah, 12 hours. But obviously she's going to lose a bit, obviously. Bitch or whatever. But that's a lot of money she made. But I'll tell you what she was doing though. I don't know where she got these codes or whatever, but she had loads and loads of codes for HSC packs, yeah?
Oh,
and she was giving them away, and then all you had to type the word was Ginger. I was hoping, I saw my name come close many times. I was hoping to win a couple, but I didn't win any.
thing is, I mean, you know, I suppose if you've done some streaming, you're making a bit of money, and you can, you know, it's like they say that HSC. I mean, you know, they might contact.
She was sorry.
I was just going to say, but you know, it's like if you contacted HSC and said, right, can you do me, you know, 50 discount codes for 10%, and I'll pay you, you know, that 10%, you know, say 100 quid or whatever. So you've got some codes to give away.
Yeah, she didn't pay for them, she got them free.
But,
someone gave them to her. Oh, it annoys me.
But I'm just saying, you know, it's one way to do it. But the thing is, if enough people are watching, places will be happy to do it. If people can, you know, because if she gives them away, someone's going to go and use it.
Yeah, of course.
So they're making money, aren't they?
Because I was hoping I might get one or two. The HSC pack ones. Oh, I really did. I was really hoping. And then she got loads of codes from the game as well. For Elite Dangerous, loads of for big like ship mods and, you know, paints and all that sort of stuff. She had loads of codes she was giving away. And she had to squeeze them in at the end. Got so many, and she had some special code as well. That was sort of a secret one. No one knew what this bit for the ship was. No one knew what it was. But it was a secret, and she had that one to give away. And I was hoping that someone named 2 away was using that sort of wheel thing, yeah, that spins the names. I was hoping to win that. Yeah. Oh, Mike, about 8 months I'll be on a cruise.
So whereabouts are you going to, mate?
Well, I've got to have a look at the names of places we're going to go on. I didn't look
You said it was kind of like...
It's a European cruise.
European. So you what, sort of like going around sort of south coast of France and Spain and Italy and...
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I just want to be able to go on the excursion. Obviously, I don't want to go on all of them. There's stuff happening on the ship, isn't it, as well?
Oh, yeah. There's
We've got a room, we've got it with a balcony as well. What sort of camera you tend to get? No, it's not a throwaway camera, is it?
No, not a throwaway. I was just going to say, you know, if you're going to be walking around, like rather than carrying a, you know, I'd say go and get yourself a nice compact one that you can just throw.
Oh, and a compact camera.
Or
I've already got one of them, don't I? I could use that, yeah.
Or I'd say get a nice little bridge camera, which is kind of like between a compact and a DSLR. So it's a bit bigger, a bit chunkier, but you've got everything on there, you know. So I mean, it's like some of the Fuji FinePix ones have got like 40 times zoom on them. Then it's ridiculous. But they'll do all the macro close-up stuff as well. So rather than having to carry a DSLR with 3 or 4
I never understand that, because I have got a compact camera here, right? And it has got something like 40 times zoom. I can sit in my room, my kitchen.
Yeah.
And zoom into my car. I'm zooming into people's car. I see them clearly in the car. Yeah. You can't do that on a normal camera.
The thing is, some of it is how much of it is optical zoom and how much is digital zoom. Yeah, because a lot of the compacts that have like maybe, you know, 10 times optical zoom, which is actually zoom via the lens, and then they'll have maybe 10 times digital zoom, which is basically like cropping the sensor down. You know, like it'd be like you loading a big image into Photoshop and then just crop it down to show a third of it. But I mean, obviously the difference between, you know, a lot of it is the sensor size, because obviously a compact's got a tiny little sensor.
Oh, jeez. Everybody watching, I'm sorry, I'm cheating on them. I'm going to drive in the arsehole. I'm going to drive in the arsehole and there's an accident on the arsehole. He's dead tired. I don't know. Yeah, I always thought, what was the difference between a compact? Because to me, the compact can zoom so far. And you pay all that money for the SLR camera,
Right.
and
A lot of it is to do with the sensor size. If you're on a little, it's like compacts and phones have got very, very small sensors, so they can take a nice picture, but you can't blow it up all that big, and if you don't want to, it's not an issue. But the amount of points per inch on the sensor, you've got a lot more detail sort of held within there, and also the bigger the sensor, the more light you can have hitting it. Because you've got a bigger area. So in low light, anything with a bigger sensor is going to work a lot better than something with a tiny little sensor. It'd be like the difference between looking through a pinhole in a fence and looking through a 2-inch knot hole in a fence. You're going to see a lot clearer out of the bigger hole sort of thing. But no, a lot of it is the sensor size, which will affect.
And it depends what you want to do with the pictures as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like
most people just want it as a snap.
That's it. I mean, if you just want a little picture you can put onto Facebook and Instagram, maybe print out a little, A4 print, then you're going to take some quite reasonable photos. I mean, I say to most people, if you want a nice camera, go and buy. I had a Fuji Fine Pics, which they were fine.
I got Olympics, some of the thing I got here.
All right. I mean, like I say, bridge camera wise, most of them do. I mean, Canon do some awesome little compacts.
So I was wondering what you were talking about. Yeah, I've got one. I've got a couple of them here.
It's like it's how much you want to spend. I mean, it's like, say something like the Canon PowerShots. Awesome little cameras, but it's like that, it's probably about 500 quid new. But it's although it's a little compact, it's a really high quality camera. It is all good glass, but it's like, you could go into Asda and buy a little compact pocket camera for 50 quid. Okay, it's going to take some perfectly reasonable pictures, but it's only going to do so much.
Yeah. I always listen to people talk about cameras, and I've done that. Depends on what you really want to do with a picture.
Yeah, I mean, if I was sort of like going to travel around, obviously, it's like you want the lightest stuff as possible. So, I mean, the mirrorless cameras now. So small and light.
I'm pretty sure the one I've got is pretty good. It is a good one. It was a very expensive one when I got it out of here. Room is shaking to pieces.
Because the other thing as well is like, you don't, if you're on holiday, you just want to be able to pull a camera out and take some nice pictures. Yeah. You don't want to be sort of stood there messing around with settings and doing this and doing that. And the thing is as well, I mean, it's like, most of these little cameras on there. And the thing is, everybody's got a phone with them. And, some of these phones now are every bit as good as most of the little compact cameras.
Yeah. My granddaughter's mum bought a camera. She spent about £900 on the camera. It's a pretty good one. But she said she's left it on auto settings, and I can understand what she's saying. It's easy to take good pictures still. And I talked to like you and Catherine. She said, "Oh yeah, if I'm doing my face shot, I need this lens to do that." I can understand that as well.
But the thing is, I mean, it's when you understand it, to do different effects and things, different lenses will do it better. But just to go out and take some nice cameras, because it's like, you might think, right, at some point, you know, are you going to go swimming at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want a waterproof camera? Because you can go and buy some. So, you know, there's some really good quality cameras now that are waterproof. So you can go swimming with the bloody thing, which is awesome. You know, if you're going to go in a bit of water and there's fish swimming around, to just jump in with your bloody... I mean, some phones now are waterproof, aren't they?
Yeah. Come on. I took the damn job now. I've got 300 to go. I'm down for about a text thing in the screen. I didn't realise it was showing.
What thing?
That text screen, I didn't realise it's going to be showing. Hey, did you do a race, Mike? Because you said you were going to do your naval race.
No, I haven't done one, mate.
Oh.
I just been so tired all week, and I just haven't really felt like doing anything.
No, I don't blame
But there you go. I mean, I've just gone on, right? I mean, if this is a bridge camera, so it's kind of like, it's a bit smaller than a DSLR, but bigger than a compact. But it's like Fuji FinePix. It's got 30 times optical zoom on it. I mean, that's a terrific amount of zoom.
I know. Another lens like that on your camera will cost a fortune.
It would cost quite a bit. I was like a Fuji. I've recommended it a few times to people. I mean, the only thing I could say bad about it was like sometimes you take a certain red, almost come out a slightly pinkish colour. It's like for some reason. But no, like I say, if you spend a couple of £100, you're going to end up with quite a nice.
How much is that camera you just mentioned?
This one, and well, actually, I'm looking on Amazon, so it's only giving 4 used, but a used one, £124.
I'll have to tell you the one I've got because you probably understand it's a very good one. At the time when I had it, top of the range.
Did you say it was Olympus?
Yes.
If it's Olympus, mate, yeah, it probably is going to be a nice camera because they've always had good quality glass on them. You know, it's one of those
pictures. I don't know why I stopped using it. I think I'd dig it out. I think because I've got the case for everything.
I mean, if it's quite old now, I would say maybe have a look round because the cameras, the past sort of, the past 3-4 years, the quality of how they do stuff, image stabilization, you know, the way they do cut has jumped forward so much. You know,
probably, but the thing is, to get one on the same level of that again, you're talking silly money again.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be that expensive, but what I mean, you know, it'd be worth just comparing what its specs are to something within your budget at the moment to just see what difference. If there's not much difference, then and I say it depends what you want, mate. If you can take a nice picture with it, go with it. You know.
I'm thinking I've seen people on a ship to go balcony things and there's dolphins and stuff. And if you had your camera, the time you set it up to take the pictures of the dolphins are gone.
Well, that's what I was just saying to you. If you're on holiday, you just want a camera that you can pull out and take some pictures with. You know, you don't want to be messing around with settings. I mean, you know, it's like me. If I was just going out a day like that, I'd probably take my little 550, which has got all the presets on it, so I can use it like a pocket camera. But I'm still limited to whatever lens I've got on there.
Yeah.
You know, whereas, you know, if I had a bridge camera, obviously you've got the choice, you've got your 30 times zoom, but then if it was a nice flower that you wanted to get up close to, you've got your macro on there as well. Yes. And it's just all in one little thing. But like I say, it depends how much you want to carry. And like I say, the other thing, you're going on a boat, yeah. So, you know, you're going to be around water, you know, blah blah blah. You might think, well, actually, you know, how much would a cheap waterproof camera be? So if you want to go swimming, you just take the bloody camera with you.
I'll have to start looking into that as well.
Because like I said, I mean, I had there you go. I mean, I've just done a search. Lumix waterproof camera, 100 quid. Fuji XP130 waterproof camera, 130 quid.
Okay.
You know, for £100. Some of the you get, you know, it's like if you're out and it pisses down with rain, you haven't got to worry about your camera getting wet.
Yeah, no, yes, I know what you're saying.
I'm just going to have a look at this It's a Panasonic Lumix waterproof.
Now tell me a good one, Mike. Just tell me a good one to get. A good one. Save about 600-700 quid.
Honest to God, then I'm not really up on the smaller cameras. I mean, I'm happy with how my Canons perform. So if I was going to go and buy a little lightweight camera to carry around, I would probably look for a Canon because I'm familiar with how they set controls out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a Fuji and that was fine. But then it's like, Olympus is a very good make.
I'll have to ask where that camera is, thinking about it. I haven't done anything with it. Because I had a camera here, right? Another camera I've got. It looks like a small version of your camera, DSLR, right? A small version of that. It looks like a full version, and I saw it on this antique thing, and it went for about 800 quid.
I mean, there's a little. I mean, the thing is as well. It's like obviously, if you want a bit of zoom on it, you need to look round to find one that's got a bit of zoom. And I mean, it's like this. I mean, as an all-round camera. Take it's a little Olympus thing called a Tough. I mean, it's only got 4 times zoom on it, but it does 4K video, 120 frames a second, so you'd be able to do some nice slow motion stuff with that. I mean, it's waterproof, shockproof, crushproof, freeze-proof. It's got an anti-fog device on it. It does raw image capture, which for me, I shoot in raw all the time, so that would, but it's just a very tough, robust camera. I mean, you can virtually,
that's what it's called, Tough. I've seen it. Tough.
But it's like that.
Player.
That's nearly £400.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at what Canon's range of sort of smaller cameras are. I haven't got the money to be spending out on one anyway, but it's the trouble. I start looking at camera stuff. Let's just have a look on Jessup's site.
Enough of this. I'm eating down the ice. You're probably watching this for a while.
Because the other thing as well, it's like a lot of these new little cameras are Wi-Fi enabled, so you can pretty much just throw stuff straight from the camera onto social media.
Yeah.
As long as you've got internet.
In fact, I think a lot of the news people abroad use them small cameras. News reports use them.
Just Canon PowerShot G3 with a 25 times optical zoom lens, but it's like that's it's nearly 800 quid.
Yeah.
But a really nice bit of kit. But I mean, really, it's. I mean, for yourself, I would say, if you've got a couple of £100, you should be able to get a nice little camera. And I'd say it's like if you're going on a boat and you think you might go swimming. I mean, myself, I like swimming, so if I was out doing something like that,
I think both of us can out dock paddle. I think. Because I think we're both prepared to manage to stay in the water a little bit.
It's like, if you're in the pool on the boat, or if you went down to a nice beach and sort of kind of waded out, I would imagine for yourself, if your legs are a bit dodgy, being in the water and actually taking some of the pressure and weight off is probably quite a relaxing
I'm glad
thing.
you said that. I'm actually glad you said that, because I went in one of these little pool things in the hospital, right?
Yeah.
It never helped me. I felt kicking on my legs. It did the same thing.
I think a lot of it, when you're in the water, I mean, if you're stood up, and you're moving about and stuff, you've got the actual weight of your body on your legs as well.
Got all that water.
If you're in the water, although you've got that resistance and you're still kind of exercising, you haven't got the added kind of body weight on there. It's just reducing your actual body weight.
They told me to move around the water backwards and forward, and the pain came on quick in the water because the water was pushing against my leg.
Because it's like people with dodgy joints and stuff, they go in the water because it's low impact.
No, it doesn't. All that sort of stuff. I've heard it all. We do know. I think it works for some and doesn't work for some others. It doesn't work for me.
I suppose it depends what the problem is, really, doesn't it? With what you got, sort of circulation base, I would have thought, it's probably not.
It's like this, Mike. I know I'm on it a bit, but I've got to try and enjoy this now, because I really don't feel in the next few years I'll be able to do this anymore.
It's unfortunate, right, that it takes a load of shit to happen for us to kind of sit down and realise, get out there and do the fucking stuff you want to do now.
But no,
you may not be here tomorrow. Anything could happen.
The stuff I want to go and do now, I can't do it though. I'm stopped now. I wanted to go to things like Thruxton, where you can go for a day. So we drive one of these arms. Don't go fast, mate. I'm not allowed to do it. No, not now. That's gone. That's off my bucket list. I can't do it. I can't go and jump out of the bungee jump like I did.
But what would actually stop you getting the racing car thing?
They wouldn't allow me to do it because I've got angina.
Right. Okay. Because of the heart thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I understand that.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, mate. I mean, I forget that you've got all the heart issues as well as your legs as well.
Right.
No, it's good, because it's like, some stuff I can't do because of my breathing. Anything kind of high up, I mean, I couldn't do a parachute jump without.
You see, tired of a bungee jump. I've always wanted to do a bungee jump.
I could do that. Be fine
I'm
doing
not allowed to do that. It's like, that I have done the parasailing, what they've done it when I was younger. Where you're on the back of a boat and then you've got a parachute and they'll wheel you out. I've done that. I've done loads of things before I came to Southampton. I've done lots. I don't feel I'm missing too much, but I always wanted to do the racing driving thing, right? But when I was younger, I went to like go-kart places, and I couldn't get in the go-kart because I was too tall. They didn't do the go-karts with someone like me. I always wanted to do go-kart racing and stuff like that. I went there, couldn't get in them. Fucking old now, so it's going to make it even worse.
So it's like me. I mean, I've been to a few go-kart tracks, been in go-karts, but I've always been with people that aren't into go-karting. They were just there to drive around and be silly. Whereas I'm kind of like, I'm getting in a racing car. I want someone to race with. I don't want someone to just faff around.
You want to race.
I mean, when I was in Florida, we went to about four different go-kart tracks. But I was there with, woman, she wasn't interested, she wouldn't go in them, so it was only about, okay, he was competitive, but he couldn't drive. He just crash half the time. But there were some awesome tracks out there, And I mean, there were big old outdoor tracks, ghost karts that do like sort of 35, and I mean, that's quick in a little go-kart.
It's quick because you're low down.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them over here, some of them are so slow and...
Did you know we used to have a go-kart place just off Winchester Road in the bottom there by the traffic lights? There used to be a go-kart place, isn't it?
I know there's been a couple of indoor ones, sort of fairly local, but I've no idea exactly where they were.
One of them should be, Mike. One of them let me... Would I fit in one of them? That's my problem.
At the end of the day, it's just ring up and say, look, I'm X height, am I going to fit in one?
I didn't get a bloody car for me to fit in. I mean, Ian must have that problem. Ian is as tall as I am.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Ian's got to be 6 foot something.
And I mean, he used to have some... Ian had 2 proper racing go-karts. One of them was 125cc that do about 70 mile an hour. I forget what the other one was now. Because he used to go out Matchams Park with them, because they got a little go-kart track out there.
Oh,
where they do the banger racing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're still going?
No idea.
The banger racing?
No idea, mate. I used to enjoy that. I used to enjoy going down there with my mum on a Saturday evening, park the car up.
Used to have one in all the shop. I never actually went in there, but there was a wall that we can climb on. So we used to go there on a Friday and we'll climb up on the wall so we saw it all.
I mean, there used to be a little go-kart track, little stock car track in Narrington Lane. There used to be one in Eastleigh, I think just off of Chestnut Avenue. There's one up in Winchester. You had Matchams Park. Only little dirt tracks and that, but there was always something.
Well, all these things are closed today now, aren't they? Closed everything down, Mike.
And Matchams Park's still going. Just having a Ringwood Raceway, it's called now.
Look, I'm going to ask another question. When you go to space to go into Mars, is it just to take photos?
I'm just going to get me out of the house for the day, mate. I'm going to take some photos. I mean, he's there working, so he's taking photos. That's his job. I'm just tagging along for a day out. I'll see some bit of little sports car racing.
Right.
He said I might be able to just get in with him in his press pass, but it's only £13 anyway. But like I say, most of it is caterings. It's some sports car club. So it's not a big event or anything, I was just having a look. It's like this Sunday.
So how long is it the day is going to be? 12-hour day?
Well, like I say, he's working, so he has to be there from when it all kicks off at half. We'll leave here at 7:30, so we'll probably get there, I don't know, I would imagine an hour drive, so 8 o'clock, and we'll probably leave about 5 o'clock-ish.
Oh, got you.
But if you were going there just to watch racing, I suppose it'd probably be like a sort of 11 o'clock till 4 or 5. I was just looking at the Ringwood Raceway. It's on Sunday. They've got the Outlaw Hot Rod World. Like the dirt cars they've got in iRacing.
Yeah.
I think they've got Outlaw class there, so they've got that there on a Sunday. All Cortina national banners in a week's time. All old Cortinas doing banger racing.
I bet that'd be fun. All I remember, we were kids, and I just remember them sort of events. What kind of people? Big fights, little fist-to-fist fights.
I can't say a lot of the
that's what we saw.
I never. So I used to go there with my mum. Some of her friends actually used to race. So we were actually there sort of cheering them on, but I don't recall really any trouble.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of that, Mike.
So what area was that?
Aldershot.
Oh, right.
There was a hell of a lot of fights there. They looked like they were like, not got no names on really, but looked like travellers. A lot of travellers did it. Back when I saw it, yeah. Yeah, lots of travellers did it. Yeah, lots and lots of fights, bars, people getting bottled.
Right.
Yeah, so when you saw them sort of things as a kid, when you got older, for me, he kept me away from that, see? That's what I saw.
See, I never really, I mean, my mum was a real petrol head, so, I mean, we used to
They
go
fight now in racing, Mike. I mean, could the guy have a crash? He waits for the guy to come out of his car, or he runs over and he smashes the other guy up. You see that in a lot of NASCAR.
I was just about to say, mate, if you, over the other, you know, in America, yeah, I know you see it a bit, but not over here so much, mate. It's really not. I mean, I've all the time been up sort of Silverstone and stuff, and Brands Hatch. I mean, like touring cars, they can get a little bit bullish here and there, but I can't remember the last time I actually saw two racing drivers go out hammering tops. You know? And I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen all that often. I know, over in America, everything is hyped up so much. They love all that, don't they?
This is going crazy, Mike. I don't know what's going on with this. I've just gone past the place I'm supposed to be dropping it bloody load at, right? And I haven't turned off the wrong way. I'm following the arrow. But look, it's going to take me right round, take me back. I don't know how that's going to... I wish I never started this, Mike.
How long have you got to finish it?
Well, it says for 49 minutes, but it's not what it says, right? And it's on 28 miles. It's not long. I'm there, but it's just I just went straight past where I was supposed to drop it off on the other side of the road. So obviously, it's taking me around. It looks like Gwen. I just thought they enjoyed themselves. I wish I was there now. I'd have lifted Laura on my shoulder. I said she could have been on my shoulder. I honestly thought you was going. Sure, if you wanted to go, you should have said, because I could have got you a pass.
No, I don't like to impose on people, mate. This is half my trouble half the time. It's like I met the other year, one of my friends was kind of like, oh, I've got a spare ticket to the Isle of Wight festival. I should have gone, really.
Well, next time we can say, because I mean, Tyne had passes. He gave Gwen 7, and she only used 4, because people couldn't go anyway.
The downside to some of the bigger events, they'll restrict what you can take in camera-wise and stuff. It's things like that having a small compact with these that you can just stick in your pocket.
Yeah.
An advantage, you know.
7 miles. Come on, this one. For God's sake.
Looks alright, doesn't it? I wish they could come up with a better way of doing the roads you can't drive down rather than those big
right ends,
about it.
And maybe they might have changed that in the update. I don't know. I don't know what sort of update it is, but they haven't updated for 4 years apparently.
Because it, you know, it's just something you wouldn't see it in real life. You know, just have a no exit sign and a barrier. You know, like a blocked road barrier there would look better.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, you know, when you're driving on and off the ferry, I mean, that mod that I put on that put people there instead of the floating question mark or wherever it is. Yeah. I prefer, you know, have someone stood there or something, but not a big bright.
Well, I'm there. Flipping out. That was 900 miles, that was. 900 and something miles. I'm actually there.
I expect it went a little quicker chatting.
Bloody did too. We really did. I haven't done one of these for a while.
I've been off browsing the internet and sort of just having a look for 5 minutes to see what you're doing.
Where is this? This one.
Depends how much room you got to do it, doesn't it? It looks easy, but
yeah, it's easy. I should be if we can look out the window. Oh, see, I got that wrong, didn't I? I've got that absolutely wrong.
some days I get more of the reverse, and other days I just absolutely screw it all up.
Oh, it's a real fuck up with this one, huh? Really missed.
I mean, I've done it a few times where I've actually got that bad, I've got the trailer straight and couldn't do the cab, and I've actually unhitched the trailer.
Yeah, I know you do.
And then re-hitched it with the
I do. I'll take that. Well, I'll do it so I can make some money from the other guys. 248. Oh, thank God that's over with. Thank you everyone who was watching. Finishing now. I've got to do that setup what you've done.
What's that?
No. Stream ending and stuff. Word.